Hi, I'm Dimity Sky. Thank you so much for meeting me on the mat today for this full body yoga flow. This flow will release and reset your body and your mind. It will leave you feeling completely new, awake, alive, rejuvenated and refreshed. I focus on opening the heart and releasing energy through the spine. So if you have any sort of lower back pain, make sure that you modify, take breaks as you need to. You won't need any props for this flow, just yourself in some comfy clothes, a mat if you have one. I always recommend having a set of yoga blocks. If you've got them handy, then you can have them by your side. Also a bolster could be handy as well. And if you have any sort of knee or hip sensitivity, you might like to have a blanket handy for those times when we're on our stomach or on our knees. Get ready, jump in those comfy clothes, and I look forward to practicing with you soon. We'll start class today seated in a comfortable position. I recommend propping yourself up onto something. I have a bolster here. You can use a cushion, a blanket, a towel, just something to elevate your hips. Even a yoga block can be helpful, whatever you have. Of course, you can just stay seated on the ground, but it's always nice to elevate the hips up higher than the knees. You can take any hand position you like with the hands. I like to take Jnana Mudra. Thumb and index fingers gently touching, other three fingers facing upwards. Shut down your eyes, or you can keep them open, softly gazing somewhere in front. And bring all of your attention onto your breath. Feel your breath rise up from your belly, into your ribs, into your chest. Exhale. Again, deep breath in from your belly, into your ribs, into your chest. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. All the way down. All the way up. And all the way down. If the mind wanders, just bring your attention back to your breath. Deep breath in. Fill your lungs completely. And a deep breath out. And bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, into prayer. Take a bow to honor yourself, to honor this practice, and to honor each other. And open up the eyes. And you'll take your left hand, bring it to the outside of your right thigh. Right hand comes behind. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale for a gentle twist. Inhale back to center. And exhale for the other side. Inhale back to center. And then take your right hand, left side of head, and gently press away. And take it to the other side. And slowly release. And then come off your bolster, blanket, whatever you're on. And come over onto your hands and knees. Bring your hands directly underneath your shoulders, your knees directly underneath your hips. If you like, you've got the option to bring your hands in towards the knees. Inhale as you gaze up. Exhale, round. Tuck your toes as you round your spine. Again, untuck, inhale, gaze up. Exhale as you round. Untuck, inhale, gaze up. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, untuck, inhale. And exhale. Now come back to a neutral spine, bring the hands back to face forward and bring the knees out slightly wider than hip width apart. Inhale your right arm up, reach up. Exhale, thread that right arm all the way through, right side of head comes down. Inhale the arm back up. And exhale as you thread it through. Take a moment here, if you like, you can extend your left arm out in front, your left leg out behind, reach through arm and leg. 1 full cycle of breath here. Now bring hand in, bring leg in. Inhale, sweep right arm up. Exhale, plant the hand, other side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale as you thread it through. Inhale, sweep the hand up, get even more openness through the chest, and exhale, thread it through. Now hold here or extend your right arm and right leg, reaching through arm and leg. 1 more breath in, and a breath out. Bring hand in, leg in. Inhale, sweep left arm up, and exhale, plant it. And then walk your hands forward, tuck your toes, send hips up and back, down dog. Walk the feet out. Just make any sort of movements that feel good. First down dog of the practice always feels good. You can get a little bouncy, just get intuitive. Nice. Then come into a still downward facing dog and sweep your right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, start to circle the hip around. Straighten your leg. Flex your toes, spin your right hip point down to square your hip. Exhale, bring your right knee to the left elbow. Hold, shoulders over wrist, bum down. Inhale the leg back up. Exhale, bring the knee to the right elbow. Hold, shoulders over wrist, bum down. Inhale the leg back up. Exhale, knee into nose, round your spine. Now step foot in between hands, lower back knee down. Inhale, sweep hands up. Left arm forward, right arm back for a little twist. Inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, plant your hands and straighten your front leg as best you can. Use blocks underneath the hands if you need. For your pyramid folds. And bend your knee, plant your hands and step your foot back into your plank position. Now lower your knees, untuck your toes, lower chest. Inhale up to cobra, thighs and pelvis still on the mat, your elbows are bent. Exhale as you lower, tuck toes, plant hands, press up and back, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Inhale your left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip, circle the hip around. Now straighten your leg, flex your toes, spin your left hip point down to square your hip. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, hold. Inhale, leg back up. Exhale, left to left, shoulders over wrist, bum down, hold. Inhale, leg back up. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine, step foot, in between hands, lower back knee down. Inhale as you sweep hands up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back for that twist. Inhale, sweep both hands up. Exhale, plant your hands. Lift that back knee up, straighten your front leg, relax your head and neck. Now bend into that front knee, step it back into your plank position. And you can lower the knees down as we did the first round, otherwise lower down chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog, shoulders back and down, really broad across the chest. And exhale as you roll on back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now step your feet out about mat width apart. Take your right hand to the outside of the right thigh, right shin or right ankle, and gaze up underneath your underarm. Hold. Place the hand down, other side, left hand to the outside of right thigh, shin or ankle. Gaze under your right underarm, hold. Keep your gaze steady. Now plant the hand, step your feet back in. And you can hop, otherwise do a little walk to the front of the mat. Exhale as you fold, relax your head and neck. Hold here, bend into your right knee, straighten your left leg, keep your right hand down and raise your left arm up. Hold. Plant your left hand, bend your left knee, straighten your right leg, raise your right arm up. Gaze up if you can, hold. Now place both hands down, bend both knees as you raise yourself all the way up. Sweep your hands up, get length. Grab a hold of the right wrist with your left hand. I'm going to spin to face you. Right leg comes over the top of the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hips go right, fingers left. Now take that right leg, cross it behind the left, switch sides, grab a hold of left wrist, stretch. Inhale back to center, uncross the legs, just start to swing the arms. Keep a soft bend in the knees, belly pulls in. Just get rid of any tension that might be in the body or the mind. Arms overhead, knowing there's no separation between the body and the mind. So as we do this good work of releasing tension from the body, we release it from the mind as well. One more forwards, one more backwards. Nice little rotation of the spine. You can keep elbows bent or straighten the arms. Such simple movements, but so powerful. Great way to get the fluid flowing. Just here for 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Now come back to stand to the center. Samastitihi, big toes together, heels slightly apart. Hip width apart is fine as well if that feels better for you. Sun salutation A. Inhale, sweep hands up, gaze up. Exhale as you fold, relax your head and neck. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, hop or step it back. And take your version of vinyasa, so lower the knees if you need, otherwise lower chaturanga. Either way, your toes are untucked. You're in cobra or Urdhva Mukha, upward dog. And exhale as you press on back, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Take some long, slow, deep breaths here, feeling your breath rise up through the soles of your feet, through the inseams of the legs, all the way up. And then all the way down, down the spine, down the arms, back into the earth. On your next inhale, hop or step to the front. Exhale as you fold, relax your head and neck. Inhale as you rise, sweep your hands up. And exhale, hands down. Again, inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale as you fold, relax your head and neck. Inhale to a halfway lift, shoulders back and down. Exhale, hop or step it back. Lower the knees or lower chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or Urdhva Mukha. And exhale to Adho Mukha, downward facing dog.
And know that at any time you can simply skip the vinyasas and just press back down dog. Or take a child's pose. Just find whatever feels best in your body. On your next inhale, hop or step to the front. Exhale as you fold. Inhale as you rise all the way up. And exhale, hands down and by your side. Last one, inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hop or step it back. Take your version of vinyasa. Lower. Inhale. And exhale, press on back. Really nice deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Now lower your knees down and take a dolphin pose. So you're going to clasp a hold of your hands. Essentially it's a down dog on your forearms, but with your hands clasped. And see if you can walk the feet in towards your elbow points. Walking them in as far as you can. Press down into the mat with your elbows. You can bend the knees if you need to. Opening up through the shoulders, strengthening the shoulders. Also stretching through the lower back, through the calves and hamstrings. One more breath here. And then walk your feet all the way back and find a forearm plank. Hold here. Nice, you can lower the knees if you need. Hold and breathe for 3, for 2, and 1, and then slowly release, lower and down. Bring your hands out in front and feel for pulling the chest forward and the arms back. Now if this is enough for you, then you can stay right here. If you have any lower back sensitivity, then this is your stop. If your back is okay, bring the middle fingers to face into the corners of your mat and then start to walk the hands up, finding your seal pose. Tops of your feet press down into the mat. Roll your shoulders down to open up through the chest. Hold and breathe wherever you're at. For 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Now slowly release. And we're going to take Bakasana. So you're going to take your left arm, bring it across the front of the mat. Take your right hand, reach around, grab a hold of your right foot and pull that foot on in. Now, if flexibility allows with your shoulder, you're going to spin your tricep to face down, take your hands to the base of the foot, and you want to try to pull that foot to the outside of the thigh. So it's not on the buttocks, it's just to the outside. Hold and breathe here. And slowly release, take it to the other side, right hand down, reach around, grab a hold of your left foot. If you can, rotate the elbow to face backwards and see if you can pull that foot, not on top of the glute, but to the outside, all the way down. Hold. One more breath here. And slowly release. Now tuck your toes, plant your hands, press up and back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee into nose, round spine, step foot in between hands. And inhale, sweep hands up. Exhale for a twist, left arm forward, right arm back. Reach. Now you're going to stay right here. Otherwise, you're going to hook your left elbow to the outside of the right knee, hands in prayer, shoulders back and down, stay right here, or take the flyaway. So you're going to open up the arms. And then, if you can, gaze up. See if you can keep those bottom fingertips about 1 millimeter off the mat. If you're in your flyaway, hold and breathe for 3. Keep your gaze steady for 2. And 1. Now, gaze down, hands together, and slowly bring that back knee all the way down. Now plant your hands, just release that front foot for a moment, take an Ardha Hanumanasana. your half split. Nice. Now plant that front foot and take your right hand, reach around and open up through the chest. Now, if this is where you're at today, you can stay right here. If you can, bend that back knee, pull it on in. Hold and breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. Now slowly release. Now tricky transition, or maybe not. You plant that hand, lift that left leg up, step your right foot back, and then your left hand comes to the middle of the mat. Make sure your hand is directly underneath your shoulder. Pivot, Vashisthasana. If you need to lower that bottom knee down, you can. Raise your right hand up. Option to stay here or tree pose, bringing that foot above or below the knee joint. Maybe you can even grab the foot. Hold here for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Now take that right foot and step it behind. Now, if this is where you're at today, then no problems. If you can, you're going to take your wild thing. So really open up. Reach through that right hand. Hold and breathe here for 3. Lift your hips nice and high for 2. And 1. Slowly release. Plant both hands. And then press on back, downward facing dog. Raise your left leg up. Left leg comes in towards the nose, step it in between the hands, crescent lunge. Inhale, sweep hands up. Bend into that left knee, right arm forward, left arm back, reach. Now stay right here, or maybe you can hook your right elbow to the outside of left knee, hands in prayer. Stay right here or take the flyaway. Open up the arms and then gaze down, beside you or all the way up. Hold for 3. Strong straight back leg for 2. And 1. Bring the hands back together, your gaze is down. Slowly release that knee. And then release the hands, straighten that front leg, just to release your front thigh. Your Ardha Hanumanasana. Now plant that front foot, plant your right hand, reach your left arm around, stay right here. If this is where you're at today, no worries. Or if you can, grab that back foot, pull it on in. Hold and breathe. For 3. Stay for 2. Can you go deeper into it? For 1. And release. Now, plant both hands. Lift right knee up. Step left foot back. Right hand to the middle of the mat, Vashisthasana. Hand directly underneath shoulder, pivot. Lower bottom knee down if you need to. Raise left arm up if you can. Stack feet on top of one another. And then bring that left foot above or below the right knee joint. Hold and breathe. Maybe you can even catch the knee. Maybe you can catch the big toe. Maybe you can take it into your full Vashisthasana. Whatever feels best for you. Hold for 3. For 2. And 1. Now, if you can, step that left foot behind. You can stay right here or lean into your wild thing. Reaching through your left hand, hold. For 3. Lift your hips high for 2. And 1. Slowly release. Come back to center and press back. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Lower your knees down, coming into a tabletop position. And extend your right leg out nice and long. Extend your left arm out. Reach through arm and leg. Now bring elbow and knee in to meet each other. Inhale. Exhale, extend. For 3. Inhale. Exhale, extend. For 2. 1 more. Inhale.
Exhale, extend. Now take that left hand, reach around, grab a hold of right ankle. Keep your gaze steady, hold right here, or take it into your tiger pose. Gently kicking that foot into the hand, hold and breathe here for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Now slowly release. Take your right leg all the way out to the right. And then from here, you're going to come up. Your right hand will come above or below the right knee joint, and you can reach over. So you can stay right there. I'm going to pivot so that I'm facing you, so that you can all see me. And then take that left hand. You're going to bring it directly in line with your left leg, about 1/2 meter out. And then reach your right arm over to the left. Stay here, or lift that right leg up, reach around, grab a hold of the foot, pull it on in. Hold and breathe. One more breath here. Slowly release. Place both hands down. Find your tabletop position again. And this time you'll extend your left leg and your right arm. Elbow and knee in. And extend for 3. Inhale. Exhale, extend for 2. Last one, inhale. Exhale, extend, reach. And then reach around, grab a hold of back leg, back ankle. Hold here, or gently kick up for your tiger pose. Hold and breathe for 3. Keep your gaze steady for 2. And 1. Slowly release. Now take that left leg over to the left. Walk the hands up. Left hand above or below left knee joint. Reach right arm over to the left for that stretch. And then take that top hand, right hand, bring it in line with your right leg. Reach your left arm over to the right, stay right here, or reach around, grab a hold of that back ankle, open up, hold and breathe. For 3, for 2, and 1. Now slowly release. Place both hands down and just press up and back into your downward facing dog. Really nice, guys. Now from here, you're going to hop or step to the front. Exhale, fold. Inhale as you rise, sweep your hands up. And exhale, hands down. Standing on your left foot, bend into your right leg. If you need to, I'm going to face you again. If you need to, you're going to take your left hand out to the left. If you need to, place it out there for balance. If you can, reach around, grab a hold of that back foot with both hands, open up through the chest. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1. Now take that knee, right knee, all the way through. Grab a hold of it. Now you can stay right here or catch it with the left hand. Open up and extend your right arm back. You can gaze behind at this point, or maybe you can catch around the inside, the big toe side of your right foot. Extend it forward and gaze back. Hold and breathe for 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Inhale, back to center. Bend the knee and release. Take it to the other side. Standing on right foot. Going to bend into that left knee. You can either extend your right arm out or reach around, grab a hold. Open up through the chest, knees squeezing together. Holding here for 3, for 2, and 1. Now bend into that knee. Bring it all the way in towards the chest. Stay right here or left arm behind. You can gaze behind at this point or catch a hold around the big toe. Extend the leg forward and then maybe gaze behind, hold and breathe. For 3, for 2, and 1. gaze forward, catch that knee, and release. Nice. Nadajarasana, our dancer pose. Inhale, sweep both hands up, standing on left foot first. Reach around, grab a hold around the big toe side of the foot so your palm is facing out. Knees are together, work with your breath. Inhale as you stretch up. Exhale, tip it forward. See if you can straighten your left leg. Hold. Keep your gaze steady for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly release. Bring that leg in, release. Take a moment here just to let that energy settle. And take it to the other side. Reach your right hand up. Catch a hold around the big toe side of your left foot, knees together. Inhale as you stretch up. Exhale as you tip it forward. Coming into your Nadajarasana dancer pose. Hold and breathe. For 3. Stay for 2. And 1. Slowly release. Place both feet down and take a moment here in your Samasthiti, your equal standing position. Just let that energy settle. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Nice. Inhale, sweep both hands up. Vinyasa, exhale as you fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, hop or step it back. Lower down, lower the knees if you need. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, roll on back, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Now hop or just simply sit your buttocks through and down. Extending the legs out forward. Find your Dandasana, your staff pose. So your hands are just next to your trochanters. Roll your shoulders down your back. Find that nice straight spine. Inhale. And exhale very gently. Start to fold it forward. Starting to come out of our back bends into our forward folds. Starting to wind it down. Take some deep breaths here. One more deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And slowly release and take it into Upavista Konasana. So open the legs out. You want to bring them out about 70-80%. Inhale to a straight spine. Keeping toes flexed in, exhale. Slowly begin to walk those hands down, or you can stay upright. You want to keep that little back bend in your lower back though. So not coming into a rounding position, keeping that back bend, keeping the chest open. And if that means you can still come down, then by all means, hold and breathe. One more deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Keep your mind focused and steady. And slowly release. And use the hands to bring the legs back together. Baddha Konasana, your butterfly pose. Grab a hold around the soles of the feet and just start by fluttering your wings. Feeling the breath rise up all the way from your belly into the ribs and into the chest. And a long, slow, deep breath out.
And then slowly you can pause and grab hold around the feet just with the left hand. Use your right hand to gently press down on the right inner thigh. And slowly release, take it to the other side. Grab a hold of the feet with the right hand. Gently press down against the inner left thigh, creating a little more space through the hips. And slowly release. Use the hands to bring the legs back together. Come down and cross your right leg over the left. Flex your toes, your right toes. Reach around behind the thigh or around the shin. And stay right here. If this is enough for you, then this is a great place to stay. Or extend your left leg, cradle your right leg in. And then you can just rock the baby, make any sort of movements that feel good. One more breath here. Now hug your right knee in. Right knee comes over to the left for a twist. Reach your right arm out to the left. Open up. Inhale back to center and take it to the other side. So you're going to either take your reclined pigeon or you'll extend your left leg and extend your right leg, cradle your left leg in. Making any sort of movements that feel good. Now, hug your left knee into the chest. Left knee comes over to the right for a twist. Open up through the chest. Inhale back to center. And you can use a bolster or a block or something to elevate your hips here if you like, just to come into your Viparita Karani, your legs up pose, and extend the legs out. And you're very welcome to stay just like that with something elevating your hips, or option to come into a plow pose, in which case you won't need anything to elevate you. So you can firstly lift on up and find your shoulder stand. So legs up nice and straight, you're catching a hold of the flesh just below the rib cage or above the buttocks, and then slowly let those legs come overhead, not moving your head left or right, keeping your neck steady. And then maybe you can clasp your hands, shimmy your shoulders underneath, take some deep breaths here, just allowing yourself to relax into it. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, just letting your body completely relax. A couple more breaths here. Then very slowly release all the way down, one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. If you need to lower the legs one at a time, you can. Otherwise, see if you can flex your feet and lower them down, keeping your lower back pressed down into the mat. And then just let the legs fall. Make any other final adjustments that you'd like to make, or set yourself up for your Shavasana. If you've got props that you'd like to use, then you can use them. I'm going to bring this bolster underneath my knees. You can extend the arms out, palms facing up in a gesture of receptivity.
And just take some deep breaths. Following the breath all the way up and all the way down. Notice a sense of lightness and spaciousness in your body, in your mind. Gently move your jaw from side to side just to make sure it's completely relaxed. Feel your spine connected to the earth. And if the mind wanders, just bring your attention back to your breath. Take one more deep breath in here. Gently exhale it out through the mouth. You're welcome to stay here for as long as you like, for as long as you need. Otherwise, you can follow me. Start to wriggle your fingers and toes. Gently roll yourself over to the right. And then all the way up into a seated position. Well, my friends, thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope that you are experiencing the same freedom of body and mind that I am experiencing right now. Remember, there's no separation between the body and the mind, so as you release that tension in your body, we release it from the mind as well. Be kind to yourself as you move throughout the rest of your day and throughout the rest of your week. Namaste, my friends. Thank you. And I look forward to practicing with you again soon.